Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning into the Pet Expo YouTube channel. This is Barry, and right now we are looking at a psychedelic mandarin. These guys are great for 55-gallon and above reef tanks. They're mainly going to eat copepods, or your small arthropods that are in your tank. So you want to have an established tank usually 6 to 8 months down the road before you're adding one of these fish. Next off that we got, we have some yellow watchman gobies that came in today. Pretty small. These guys best pair with a pistol shrimp, and the goby will protect the hole while the pistol shrimp digs a home for them. So these guys will get about 4 to 6 inches long and make a very bright colored addition to any reef tank. Also that came in today, we'll look right over here. We have a pearlscale butterfly. These guys can nip at coral, so usually just a fish-only tank and feeding them an omnivorous diet, reaching anywhere from 4 to 6 inches when they're full grown. And then omnivorous diet includes algae and then any type of shrimp. And you can usually acclimate them to eat also pelleted and flake food. Next off, one of my favorite little cardinalfish. These guys work really good in a school. You got your striped cardinals. They're not fully colored, but they'll darken up here as they de-stress, and those lines will have a light blue hue. And once again, great schooling fish for any of the reef aquariums. You can keep them in multitudes of 3 and above, and they are mouth brooders, so very easy to breed in your aquarium, but most of the time other fish will tend to snack on the babies. Next off, we have some tuxedo urchins, great algae eaters if you're having any algae issues in your saltwater tank. These guys will pick through that and help keep that maintained. Also, some other fun additions that we got today is one of our sand sifter gobies. Now this is a golden-headed sand sifter. These guys help keep that sand nice and white. If you have detritus or brown algae growing on the bottom of your sand bed, these guys will sift through and keep that sand once again nice and white. They get about 4 to 6 inches. Great addition for your cleanup crew. Moving on down here, we got a lyretail hawkfish. These guys also get anywhere from 4 to 5 inches. Slightly aggressive, so just watch out with smaller ornamental shrimp like sexy shrimp or glass shrimp or anemone shrimp. But they also are very helpful because they will go after bristleworms. So if you do have some bristleworms in the tank, they will help clean those up. Also, hawkfish don't have swim bladders, so a lot of the times they'll find a nice spot to perch right out in the open. So a fish that doesn't really hide and is really easy to see. And then lastly, in our saltwater section, for new arrivals, we have a leopard wrasse. Now these guys are a little touchy, so we do recommend an established tank for them. Also beneficial if you ever run into flatworms. These guys will go after almost any type of flatworm, so good to help keep those guys cleaned up and under control. And we'll leave you with our frag tank here. One of my favorite tanks to look at. So if you do have any further questions on anything that came in, please give us a call at 507-625-2505. This is Barry from the Pet Expo YouTube channel in Mankato, Minnesota.